This isn't where Cassie thought she'd be by the age of 23. She's got 8 GCSEs, 3 A-levels and 1 degree, got a first in criminal psychology. When she got her degree, her mum and dad watched from the sidelines proudly. "Now it's time to chase your dreams," her dad yelled joyfully. She was told by a professor that her job when she left uni was pretty much a guarantee. That was 2 years ago. She now works in Costa Coffee because it turns out getting a grad job is near on an impossibility, and every time she looks on Indeed, all she sees is minimum 1 year experience in a relevant profession or industry. For a position as a trainee? But how are you meant to get that year's experience if no one is hiring actual trainees? So she works in Costa Coffee, dealing with this constant sense of failure and anxiety because this isn't where Cassie thought she'd be by the age of 23. She thought she'd own a cute little house with a rose garden overlooking an oak tree and she could pay off her mortgage gradually and build a family. That's what she believed was a possibility. But instead, she pays $1,000 a month to house share in a tiny flat in the city with a landlord that increases the rent by 10% annually and refuses to help with any refurbishments of the property because technically, well, if it's not agreed in the tenancy, it's not his responsibility. So every morning, Cassie deals with a freezing cold shower defiantly, the washing machine's inconsistencies, the cheap cooker's capability. She'd move out, honestly, but there's nowhere else she can afford realistically. So some nights, Cassie lays awake thinking to herself, why has this happened to me? Feeling this constant sense of failure and anxiety because this isn't where Cassie thought she'd be by the age of 23. She's losing friends gradually. All her friends are either broke or busy, and Cassie knows eventually those nights in the city, getting drunk, dancing in clubs, throwing up in the back of taxis, well, that'll become something of a rarity. And that really saddens Cassie because these are meant to be the best years of your life, your 20s. At least that's what her parents said repeatedly, but it doesn't feel like that for Cassie. All Cassie feels is this constant sense of failure and anxiety because this isn't where Cassie thought she'd be by the age of 23. But the truth is, Cassie, you haven't failed. It's just you turned 23 at a really bad time in this century, so you don't get the same opportunities as your parents did in the 90s because we don't live in the same society. So stop feeling like a failure, Cassie. It's not you that's failed, but modernity. For the increase of wealth inequality, housing prices rising exponentially, and the advancements of technology leading to the first generation to have less opportunity than the generation that came before. So don't listen to the elderly who said, maybe you'd be able to afford a house if you didn't buy that pumpkin spice latte. Because they don't understand the world these days, you see? They think it's the same as when they were 20. But it's not. So you're doing fine, honestly. There's just one little thing you failed to see, and that's a difference in opportunity. So stop comparing yourself to what your parents have achieved, and instead, look at what your mates have achieved. And maybe you'll start to see how well you're doing for someone who's only 23. Cheers, thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please help us share it with more people by clicking the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like it, well, there should be one on your screen right now. Click that and you can head right there. Or you can subscribe to the channel. Make sure to ring the bell icon for notifications and you will never miss another video we put out. If that's not enough for you, well, good news. We have over 50 full-length Loud Poet shows that you can get access to, either by joining us over on the Patreon page or by becoming a member right here on YouTube. All you need to do is click the join button down below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time.